Hi, Leo. Welcome to your mid March 2016 tarot reading, and it's Raina here. So, before I begin the brief tarot spread that I've done for the last half of March, I wanted to speak very quickly about the partial lunar eclipse that's occurring on March 23rd at 3 degrees of Libra. Now, this will be in your third house of communications and siblings and your local environment. So, with a lunar eclipse, something may go away, or it could come to light, or it could come to fruition. It's like a very powerful full moon that is also much longer lasting in its effects. And it may not present itself right at this time. You may look within a 6-month window for some developments area. So with the third house, it may be that something occurs with your siblings, that you find something out about them. Maybe you have a new relationship with one of your brothers or sisters that previously you were at odds. Maybe you make up. It could be that if you are a writer or somebody who uses the internet to communicate, that there is some recognition that you get from this, or that you finish a project in this area. Maybe you were writing a novel and you put the last finishing touches on it at this time. The card I picked to describe you during the last half of the month is the High Priestess. So, a major arcana card that really deals with somebody tapping into their intuition or trying to connect with their higher self. Sometimes the High Priestess can suggest that you need to dig beneath the surface. For instance, if you are in a relationship with somebody who you suspect is not giving you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, then you might be using your sixth sense to kind of decide whether or not you want to be with this person. And I did pick a card to describe why you're in this meditative state of mind, and I got the Seven of Wands. And this can indicate a defensive posture. So, whether this is a career situation or a relationship situation, remember that even with the career, there are relationships that are forged. So, it seems to me that you have had to beat back others who are trying to maybe walk all over you or somehow take advantage of you. And rather than do so in an aggressive manner, you're trying to connect with that part of you that is connected to God and using that as your means for self protection. And I feel that if people did that more often, it would yield better results rather than this card that I have, which is the Morgan Greer deck. And it actually shows somebody who is taking the clubs or the wands and, you know, kind of pushing back the encroachers, and I feel that you're doing this in a spiritual way. And so that's a good thing. Now, I picked a card for advice for you at this time, and it's a Chariot card. And when I see the Chariot card, I feel that typically a person is trying to accomplish something, and there may be controlled chaos around them. And so they have to really, really focus in order to achieve their goals. And they have to be one pointed. And the High Priestess card really can help. Through meditation, you can train your mind to be quiet enough so that you can focus better. And even in achieving worldly goals, for instance, if you are trying to write that book, or you're trying to start a business, or you are trying to study for your courses, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, it's always the best if you have a steady mind that isn't easily distracted. And the chariot is someone that is, you know, the driver is not being led by the horse. He has the reins in his hand. And this is kind of like how you have to control your mind in order to achieve your objectives. And there may be a lot going on around you. There may be naysayers. There may be distractions threatening to pull you off task. And yet you have to stay fixated on your purpose. Now, as a fixed sign, Leo has a great ability to do this. So that is in your favor. The outcome is the Seven of Pentacles. Very interesting because the Chariot is also the number seven. You know, the number seven in numerology can indicate a turning point. And oh, wow. Yeah, and then I got 11 of Wands. So, yeah, so definitely, and two out of the four cards are major arcana. So there may be a turning point in this period of time for you, Leo. Seven of Pentacles can indicate that you're assessing a particular situation. Now, it could be business related, since Pentacles can relate to money and job, career concerns. But whatever is going on, even if it is a relationship, it's something that you are in the initial stages of it. You don't yet have the harvest. You're waiting for the harvest, but you might be tempted to throw in the towel. And this card is saying don't do that yet because there is promise here, but you're going to have to be a little bit more patient and wait for the harvest to come in. So, Leo, I wish you all the best during this period of time. Obviously, this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, please click on the link below. Take care. Bye.